Welcome back to Daytime here on Rogers TV. Well, it is Tuesday. We're talking health and wellness all day today, and this is a topic that is so timely and such a great topic to have. It's about the flu. Everyone's walking around with sniffles these days, and oh my goodness, H1N1 mania. So we're going to sort it all out this morning with you, first of all.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. I think the first question we have to ask you, friends, between H1N1 and what we know as the regular seasonal flu.
Okay. So the seasonal flu is caused by the influenza virus. There's a type A and there's a type B. And the H1N1 is a subtype of type A. It's just a different variety of the flu. The reason why there's so much concern about it, though, is because the World Health Organization has ranked it as number 6. And what that means is it's defined as pandemic.
Okay.
What pandemic means is that it's gone country to country, so it's worldwide, and that we don't have any resistance to it. At this point, the research indicates that we don't have any resistance. We haven't been exposed to it.
Now, are the symptoms any different between the seasonal flu and H1N1?
To be quite honest, the symptoms are very similar. You know, a person would start out most commonly with a headache, with a sore throat, and then lead into a fever, and then secondarily have your muscle aches, your joint aches, your reduced appetite. That's all quite common for the flu.
Yeah, it's what we all know.
Exactly. Now, in a small number of cases, we can head into more serious vomiting, diarrhea, and then for the immunocompromised, pneumonia.
So if people, I mean, like just hearing you say that, a lot of people might have had it already and they didn't even know.
Exactly.
Now, so then this brings to the next question about the immunization.
Yes.
Because first everyone had to be immunized, and now they're saying that they have to wait a little bit. What's the story there?
Yes. Okay. So really it comes down to the World Health Organization and Health Canada is recommending that anybody who is at risk, which may be the elderly, potentially small children, lifestyle chronic diseases, be vaccinated. For everybody else, the idea is to make an informed decision, and you need to outweigh benefit and risk.
So it's not mandatory.
It is not mandatory. And it's important to understand that there's 2 types of vaccines. There's the regular flu vaccine, and then there's the H1N1. And the vaccine is only as good as the ingredients inside, meaning that it has to be specific to that virus. The issue when we have a pandemic is that sometimes the virus can mutate and it can change its consistency, so it becomes a slightly different virus, and then we become no longer immune to that particular flu.
So if there are people out there that don't want to be vaccinated but they want ideas on prevention, are there natural methods of prevention out there?
Absolutely. So first of all, what we want to consider, we want to hydrate, because increasing the fluid intake helps to reduce the mucus consistency, and it just allows the lymphatic system to work better. We do want to be assessed for food intolerances, because that reduces mucus formation as well. I thought it would be interesting to talk about the lymphatic system.
What is it exactly?
So we have different organs of immunity, and the lymphatic system is one of the biggest systems because it encompasses our whole body. And the purpose of the lymphatic system, and interestingly enough, your tonsils are actually a part of the lymphatic system. And when you go see your doctor, they'll commonly check underneath your mandible here, and then along what we call the sternocleidomastoid. And you have these little tiny lymphatic glands that actually are connected together and have a pumping action. And they take all of the extremity fluids, bring it to the central core, and the lymphatic system is like a filter where all these bacteria, microbes come into the system, and your immune cells can actually then start resisting at that point. Yeah.
All right. Now, are some of these strengthen our...
Yes.
I'm assuming that we would want that to be very strong and healthy if it's doing all of those things inside.
Exactly. The lymphatic system is like a hose, and there are valves that go inside the system. And in order for these valves to go back and forth, the muscles need to be in action. So regular exercise, of course, is also important to keep the lymphatics going. A simple great technique is actually a trampoline or a mini rebounder, just kind of doing your arms up and down. That's just a very simple thing to do. In addition, you can actually use massage. And if you were to wake up every day, just take the pads of your fingertip, just start behind the ears, and massage all the way down this muscle right here, which is the sternocleidomastoid chain. The other option is if you have a partner that can help, you kind of actually use a bit of a pumping action just like this, and always work down towards the center here.
Okay.
If we really want to get preventatively, then we have remedies. We have creams that can be applied topically as you're massaging. We have drops that can actually be taken internally to just promote the optimal flow of the lymphatic system.
Okay.
Wow. Lots of great stuff. A wealth of knowledge. Every time you come,
true.
we're sitting here like this. Just
I know. I think it's the first
in.
time we both lose posture. We're
I
just,
know.
okay, tell us more.
Thank you so much. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. If you have make an appointment, sit down. You're going to get your whole self taken care of. It's unbelievable. Visit them at optahealth.ca. We're going to take a break and be right back after this. And we're cooking in the kitchen with Corey Keeley. Cooking in the kitchen with Corey Keeley. Cooking in the kitchen with Corey Keeley.